Please make sure you have your copy of the assignment, The Chemical Clock. In this experiment, we're going to set a chemical reaction just like an alarm clock to go off at a specific time. Let me show you how that looks. Here I've got 2 cups. In each cup I have a mixture that's clear and colorless. This one contains some sulfuric acid and potassium iodate and starch, and this one contains sodium metabisulfite. Now the two are not reacting right now because they're in separate cups, but when I mix them together I'm going to start my stopwatch and then watch what happens. So mix them together, start my stopwatch, give them a little swirl there, and after a specific time you'll see a color change, very sudden, very quick, boom. Okay, so my timer says 8 minutes and 26 seconds. That's a little bit faster than I wanted the reaction to go. I want to slow it down. I want it to get at a very specific time, that color change. So what I'm going to do is work out the amounts of each of these mixtures to put into this cup and the amount of this mixture to put into this cup, so that when I mix the 2 cups together and start my timer, the reaction turns blue at a specific amount of time. When you make your measurements of how much you use, make sure that you're very careful about reading the pipette. There's a black line on there that says that you've drawn up 1 milliliter solution. So if you draw up 1 milliliter of one of the solutions and you draw up however many milliliters of the other solution that you want to use, make sure that you keep track by measuring up to the black line. Let's say I wanted to do 2 of these, and let's say I wanted to do 2 of these. Now, I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't done enough trials yet to make a prediction based on my observations of how fast the reactions go under the different conditions. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to keep track on the back of the first page, what did I mix, how much of each, A, B, and C, and then what happened to the time. And as I do that enough times, I should get a sense of what that means about how the reaction is working. If I add more of one of these, will the reaction go faster or slower? I can make a prediction, and then I can test that by changing the amount of that substance for the next trial. It'll take a number of trials until I can get this reaction to go at the speed that I want it to go. Now when you're doing this, make sure that you only change one variable at a time. That way you'll know that that's the one that caused the change that you observed. If you change more than one at a time, you're not sure which of those changes caused the result that you obtained. What we're going to do with these results then is, after you've had a chance to try this out, tomorrow we're going to have a little chemical contest and see which group can get the closest to the specified time. And then there are also some questions that you can work on based on your results.